the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the John Zia Oram Show.
شد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بشرب مشمي ما دم ما بش صبيان دمي ما أمسد ليلة لم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا باب البنية ون قانون دخاية درية ون بش منك ما بقيلد ما حيلي كوش ما دخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا يا برونة أمتي جبارة أمت خوال اللخ بسفارة مرم الديش محباورة كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا
Pushkala John Zia Oram إلى نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار نشلامي قمايا تأخوني جان زي أورم وقدار نشلامي خنة زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان يلدا خوشابه تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى تجان زي أورم بس وأني بتوابش معه
مقبول.
يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطل بنطال وصاخوثة وبيث ملي بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطعواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورنيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمخ وعمرخ بتاوي يريخة بس قالت كم شارتن بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاود سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلخ لذ شولة رابة وطاوة طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلباند روح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه
باولوس شليحة قرتا دلوث قورنثاي أحاي بارخمار أخني كل نبث واثق شيفم كمغزوخ صرت الشوحد مريا مخديقد مرة وكم شغل بوغ الإيه صرتا وآيك زيد شوحة للشوحة من طوتد مريا دقيلة روحة وأخني كنت بشله ولتا هذه خدمته طالا لما كسلوخ إلا رحقوخ من شولك يدك ما نخفي ولا رخشوخ بأرخاثة بليمة ولم شخل بوخ تانية دلها إلا بكشافة حقوثة بدراوة إيقارا قم كلها ناشطاوة وقملها وإن إيلم طشيثة ولدها بشارة ديا امطشيثة لا من ناشد إيلا برخاشة برخة بلمتا ومن أنا كابورة إد إيلا لها برايد آذي علمة موسمية عقلي تدلب عايش خزية طلي بهرد بشارة شوحد مشيحة إد إيلا صرت لها بدم لما كرزوخ جانا إلا إيشو عمشيحاك ما كرزوخ دقيلة مريا وأخني ليوخ مندي إلا خدام طلوخون سبب مشيحة امبيد ألها ميرة من خشكة بهرة بتقادح وآوز رقلة بهرة بلبواثن تدبهرة إذا عثد شوحد لها أو شوحد إيل البرصوبة دمشيحة
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Allos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma.
Shlama Maxwell. A happy new year. Chwathid Camry ila trail put lothosri. Thank you. You I 2 weeks later mocha kulana lasa, especially on lahai lasa hadach. But flu virus R. Michael William Plutla idiu thealacha show. ناشد جاينيلا نيلا قصة لاسا حامة وباتريك واني خورة إلى بسكول so school comes first أختوا تأمّا نخو بسبارة عنا كخلي بسخلي كتم شريلا ميرن أوكي يلا نمشارخ لأثمن دي خورتا جاي خشون لكينا مشاتا لا يشت تشايلا هادخ يوخو موخو بجان زي أورم شو شغلني درماناني وثالي أنا بس ليون هذا خلاص أحيون دزي قاي ودزي تدمرنا خميل ببرايا باي فيروس خفته وليش لا خاي جافوتو بدمي قالي زالا وامريات حبايات ليلة رندو دكات ليلة رندو كنا شت خير شكليلة أنا كم شغلنا قرثة ورتقع يعني وذا تتاعي على واي والي استري كورونا لاي استري لاغبا so vaccine نشقيلة booster نشقيلة مونيو نشقيلة شنغلي نشقيلة كل من دي نشقيلة لكن كان وزيلة تشدوكو تقرالة تشدوكو وكم مخيالي أثمن دي مخيثة قشمي كله خلوته هذا كبير أخوري وناشد كده ناخو وفلوريدا وكاليفورنيا وباريزونا ومحكوي بتلفون وأمريكان ومنتاوي كل ليلة بهذا same thing خوري بإسرائيل أني هذاي إلى بشعالة تامو same thing إلى بعراق كبيرة ضربارة لجنوخو بث عمره وقما يدمرنا لام حسيلة كبيرة ناشدين زلا منا نطلع تربيشة باثة بشعارم كل من دي لكي ذو خميلة كل خزل لغشك للاكم شاقل منن بس لخ من دي غلط هاي ليلة هدخ من دي سو محكي نموخو قصة أنا مني طلوخو أنا نو بشعالة عائلتي وبشعالة بروني وبشعالة عايش من وميرن من دي لثمن دي بشعالة زليل urgent care زليل دكتور زليل urgent care زليل دكتور أربيعي كان go the eye poker can we go home you don't have a corona زليل بيثو زليل بلطلي آخر قصة تعمل يثل كذا تبلاطة جدو كوي دا هيك تزلخ فرطنا لكيت ميثن I hate to say it الله خمار ومندي هذا خليثن بلاطة جدو الله أنا young people like بيزالو بيثا بس عائلة بمخاي anybody على أدلاثم تتيشن وخمشن وطلاثيشن وعربيشن وشويشن ومشن وتريمش ما قد تاوتو سو زلي البيت آخو تامو حتى شباث خن هريم بشعالة زلي خرطة قايل urgent care كم يصول urgent care خير آخو تامو كم يوالي أنتي بعارك كم مشغول لاني وتخلصي خلص له زلي خاربة يوم خن ديرا خرطة قايل أنا محكوي اللي والبناشد كذن So قم خشت يوم شو بثري هذا New Year's هذا New Year's after إنه زيلا صورن يقول كم خازوت لهم من دخو باي فيديوز ديان New Year's هنا دياي because إلى شولي هم ميت عمو ديري إنه خيرة ياس إنه خيرة قصة قملي مخشكا شو من ديليثن شقلي شاور تولي لشويثة خيرنا سقف البغضارة خيرنا بنا بحدائق البصرة تنقيس بصرة وودز in the back إلى بيزال أخوات ترين بميل بشيثة خيرنا بسقف بس إلى أنخ زولية قلب له كل من دي قلب له قامي خمندي وضلي عدل أنا ميري لك وذن كل عمري هاي مشتوشتي شاتا دي وخاخو خثلي التيخ لا لا خبيته يوم محروب مليث لخ محروب لا كل من دي بيدر واثق ديش نغضب بدرته وان ستيب قبلتي يسر لا كل 5 minutes ها بوم بلي خيري بجاني هاي ميريكا وناي تولي خنبو شقول ناي وان كم خبرنا I first thing وذو لا محكوتو ومحسيا خاخور يزل منن بعمري بيوا خلنا زل براتك كذا نوال a long time إلى الله صحدها same thing they did not call 911 I guarantee you 1,000,000% أثمن دي بيوا خبري 911 بس بلومفيل amazing people كم شغالي بحول كمالي ما شغلهم فرميشن مني ونمحكوي مع محرابو ببخاية ممكن ما يبيان كمالي ما خازت قامو كمنا خازن خخوات المطرة بدياقة كماليث المطرة سو محكو موخ بسورة because أمريكان كمريلث من دي تغذى وكذي بغذى أني وكني أخنيهم محكو طالع نخن ناشديا سو ولدا غزيلي موثق قامي أنا ولدا ليث من دي تلين ويذا بعمره ليث من دي هر ليث من دي طيارة زوري وإنه جيت سكيز ولكد ما هو هولد أب وبسطور وإنه ورمت كيبوتو فاست كارز فاست موتورسايكل فاست أنيمالز وليث من دي لين ويذا أث من دي كمان بلي ثيلا أصحاب تتطلع تبوز بلونفيل هذا أي خان عايش ما ثخرت بخن ديترويت بدكان خن وين كان لي ما كبار بس قلت لك يا أصحاب رايد أواي أبو الأسعاف أبو الهنري فورد شكرنا ودكاترة هني فور بمرجسي وكلها بتلفون بشمعي بس لكن يكون وين بشمعي لا بغضارة قامي ناشا بشريلا بمخايد المنان بقاوي تني إذي العميلة بلطلة بطرنا في آخر infection كثير من flu virus دا خاثة يديو انه من ناشا same thing happened to them بشولها main well بعد health care business خبرنا right away بصالفيل 911 بختة هندية طلقوا خمة كم شغليلة ear infection إلى قواي جيجوتو بخشوتو بالمسياقة جيجوتو بخشوتو للسترس إن بمارا أثمن دي maybe can help one person at a time أنا ما قد كاونانا خازوتو لو ما قد شكر النوخو آخو واصلو يد يمي بابي هراني دمر النوخ أي صلو يوقو عمري يوقو كل عمري هذا بس لو انه كما مري لعنة لا خواقة 5 more minutes 10 more minutes لكي دخما بس ليه problem اي problem is ايقا ديري مسياقة التشياثة قم خيشت شياثة كامل نعونا بسياقه كما خيالي ايقا شارع عمارة بخزونه الشارع ترافيك بخشونه الى empty lane قاموا I had gekbark ولا أدلال خازو تاني accident نطرابة يلا خواد خاشتة اللي خمسة بطل ويسكي we thank God so إلى flu كزلو خول urgent care أخني مات بيش لا urgent care مقدانو داوي إلى بكل قرنيثة زلو خول دكتور يموتو كيبوتو influenza test لا COVID زلدا ليه كم ناشالة من دي خاطر إديو ناربا مدارس كم مرميلا ماسك only هاي مدارس ما قلا مدارس بناربا كله كم مرميلا هايو ماسك because لكي دخ داديرو خم لسكول لكي دخ ما يتوخو ما مثيلو خو إما vacation واتو وزيلة ميلا point دي إلى قد بلطليم شو آخر لكن ما يورت داخل يا لزر كل إخواخه خولا بغداد وموصوليلا وبنلا ليوم خزي هادخ من دي بعمره وليل بعمره ناشا ما قل عمره يس أنا تشيكر إيمتا بشلا صح بش عاريلا بس أي لك مذالي فك بشيكر دي استقل فاي كل عمري ليوم خزي هادخ أنا لك أسخ شيكر دي هاري الافريج هار 3 شيكر فرطنات ومقهر وبنة ومير وزل وثيل وحكومة ولكد ما هو أكبر بس أثمن دي إلى فلوانزا إلى آخر هاي دي وداي أنا محكو يا موخو لايف جان أورم وجان زي أورم إلى آخر أثمن دي أوا هيدك تاوي وانا خشو خوهو هيدك أوا أنا كمرميلي كاي تتطلع الشباب كمرنا man I don't have nothing بوم قالوا لي سيل urgent care هالكزالي ما قد يباخو سو بس مبقرو urgent care دار علي بوقوخو وكامر you don't have COVID go أجا خاي ماخك باسخو أجا شات 2021 داين أمرك لك تخ COVID تخوك where I want COVID at least بجيكيلو بخازاماتو ومالتو so it's a horrible thing it may sound like you're in shock يا مندي Leon I'm shocked because in قامت كاميرا I'm surprised in what I saw قامي so داك شغلنا أني antibiotic because إيبت حملن بس I don't trust it well so معك بعرف من دي جذوتو كسوخك مرة أنا ثوالي سيريا وملك بقايلون وبخالة كيبوتو مديروتو ليبوخ المديروتو شمول لي أخوة فروج أختو ويمراتا كلها وليبوخ مديروتو وريه شوخل بقياجة بغضارة هر اخوات داي رولر كوستر هر اخوات وطي ودباي تعالتا سيرا بوينت هاري الاخوات مندي دي could go to جيجة وكيبوتا مديروتو ليبوخ وكيبوتا نتو هذا so خبرتو لتا اسعاف خبرتو لتا مندي الحكومة خبروا 911 her first thing قالوا له هم ناوش أعلى وما قونا خيرة الناشة close very close to me last 2-3 weeks الله boom هلاكم شاق الله منن خامني يوم مرال بختهم خبروا 911 ميران بزالي بزل الهاسبيتال tulip emergency من داي هذا أخوي بطل كان I don't want to wait here زل الخرطة hospital كمان if you'll be with you a few minutes طول تعمل عدلات مثله هذا بعمري بشترخ apart هذا same thing because you don't want to wait دانزا local emergency waiting room يمكن يبقى خمشي اشتي مني إلى أذقرته إلى فيروس إلى النو فيروس كي مورا كيبوخ ملقبو كوفيد تيست وقت المرخى دكتور طالب emergency I rather have 5 COVID tests 5 COVID ثلاث من دي بس أنا وانا ليبم ماخذ بلاخة من الدكاترة وبشو من نوخو بقرري كبيرة question هم لونه العقلي هم لونه إنه بقرري questions كبيرة وعم بقرري any question وعم جوابي لازم تاولوخو insurance موخو لازم تاولوخو وراخو حبايات موخو أكبر any second أنه من ناشد يخشنوا 12:30 بريلا الإنفلونزا فيروس من داي عار إلى ولا خد جايب دمري ليلو I married Trump و married Biden و I came out there has got nothing politics to do with this nothing كلن يقبيش دكاترة قبل مكان وقبل جامسون وقبل ستورز وقبل هند كل من دي كده دابعي طلبت كوفيد بس ليلة كوفيد ومرخمن دي ناشر رندا طالي رندا كذا البشماء كامر حكومة الروسية الصين الهند وأمريكا أنربلا أي إنجلند واني كلها تويرا كامر آني زي قتلي ناشر لغذا ذا ديي قتلي خنة بدرمانة ده زي هاو لا صاروخ لا تريليونز بقنابل ولا لا إنه أنا نعمر والي أي قمت بشلي لا صح وقم خمت ريرخة يبقى كنو هلني درنا لا محكة تمي هذا but he's right 100,000% right أنا ليه محكو أي كامر أي واي كامر أي conspiracy ليلة زي أودي حربهم دولة لدولة قتل تناشدية بدرمانة درمانة عار زياويل طالن لا درمانة باسمنا زياويل طالن بدرمانة عار غزو ميلت من ديغ دا أي فلونزا ليلة فلونزا قرطة عادي أنا كما خيالي آخر خوث الناثي كمري آخر إثن توبات إثن من دانا إثن بوخ محكو كلك ناخذ ثيارخ بصدره كلك إن because كنت كيبن مديرنو ليه بيتشمندي وهذا دتي سربها وانا دي مديرنو ليه لثوالي لون وخي لا تشمندي يوم كله كنت كما ماري ميد بالنول هي دخميد بهذا يلب إلا قالوا له أني أمبولانس بيشلي قام الطريق almost 15 دقائق لم حرك له because كم دارالة أي EKG شو لا يلبو كما من نخني family دي أن على دلاو ثلاثة لبو ثلاثة نثمندي so now family أي ما بدو ذا كنت جاهوتو هي دخ كما خيالة اللبو قمايا أي خوري واي براتت بختت كذا نب عمري أي هذا خبريل بقوي عمري هرب عمري مو أنا كنا مشوريلا كورونا غزيلا أخويا قات ويوار بيثي أبا روسي وكيف تقاتلوا على عائلة ديوانا حشيشة ولكن ما هو تويوار جامات وتتقانوا من دانا بتشاو بلقم خشكو بشبثة كورونا بلطة شو 3 دقائق وزبرون في البوليس لثيلة مطرة تلقى كل من ديوي بثايو ياما قي كود ودلي شر من البوليس تشيف خوري له مايك باتن كاميرا جان نقدر من طالق ليه بدنا منا كلها علمة لثوان الشرطة كلها عافة بكورونا لا صح أثمن دي هذا خيل ببرايا صوم خورو بغداد دروبالا ناشد ديوخو ده بقارة أخوانا باتريك تعزياثة وعائلة شولا so شكرا نوخو كبيرة دك شموتو لناخو أثمن دي it would be yeah so ده برجع خورتا جاي موخو وجان زي أورم شوك شكرا نوخو وتم رقوبن آخو وبعدين ده برجع خو موخو I'm happy I'm back
sense of anticipation, electricity in the air. You think tonight is your night, and you're in luck, because here, a great time is a sure thing. This place is certified hot. This is Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Go on a hot streak unlike any other, with hundreds of the hottest slots, certified by their manufacturers to be set to the best paybacks guaranteed. Plus the hottest table games and sizzling live entertainment and nightlife. So why play at just any casino when you can play at the only casino and resort that's certified hot? This is your night, and it's time to experience more at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Welcome back, Akhawatha Khatwatha. Thank you, Dr. Single and Haro and everybody who's watching. I hope you were understanding Chaldean what I was saying. As you know, Dr. Single, I had a virus that hit me hard, and I told you and I warned you. And I know how hard you work. And you're a psychiatrist by trade, so you're also a doctor. But Haro, it's rough out here, man. It's rough out here with this virus. And I finally, not a conspiracy, I finally believe that China is going to outdo us. They don't need to hit us with a missile. We don't need bombs and missiles anymore. They know how to do it because ain't no bomb or missile could get rid of me. But this could. So thank you for your concern. A lot of them, I didn't do that because of that. I'm hoping I'm trying to save lives because every third person I'm talking to, somehow he's got the virus. And they don't know what is coughing and coughing and coughing. My grandchildren were coughing for days and weeks. It makes no sense, but coughing. And doctors are at loss. They're trying. They are at loss. Like they said, John, we know everything. We don't know what this is again. And they're not even calling it anything. At least COVID, they spend about, $5 trillion on it, try to figure it out. whatever this is, it didn't happen to me like instantly. I was out of the COVID. I was out of the cold. I didn't have anything. So Sanishta today that we were meeting with, same thing. So there's other people that died in our community. They could die for many other causes. God bless them. They're in heaven. But I know what it's doing out here. I saw it in front of me. I saw it. I saw what's going on out here. And I can see it. And as you guys know, it's a strange world out here, 2023. So we pray to God He'll give us a good year and take care of our parents, especially my mom. I love you, Mom. Take care of the families. Kabira Nasha, we work in a healthcare agency sometime. Yali, we see a lot of people. Wow. There's no staffing in these nursing homes. There's no staff in assisted living. There's nothing. And number one economy is not the prices are 10 times the price right now. Is the 10 times the worse the health is getting. So in 2023, we think positive, but you got to take care of yourself. You never could vision and dream John Oram would dial 911. I did. Something told me to do that. Something. Tell you that right now. The person upstairs in my family, my mom, my wife, my kids, my grandkids. I thought of all those things. I said, I'm going to dial 911. And I did. And boom, West Bloomfield was there. And I don't even know how they got there. I don't even know how they took me out. I can see rooms and walls moving. So we want to pay it. We got the 421. We're going to put a prayer for everyone that passed away and is sick in 2022 and the first 9 days of 2023. And it's explained to you in English, but it's in Chaldean. And I want to switch back and forth a little bit. That's the biggest complaint I had in 2022. When we have a lot of Americans speaking, including Chaldeans, watching us, but they're not understanding social media. As you guys know, it's crazy and it's big. So keep an eye on yourself and your family. Love you guys.
بدنا شنوخ بركلي مصالاي بقيتا طلب لي تخازنوخ لبي مليام جناها ثالي دمر النوخ كم تلباثي قاموخ خبلي تخير النوخ امشي حاوي استاذي ليه بدنا شنوخ رجلي مصالاي بقيتا طلب لي تخازنوخ لبي مليام جناها
شلام اللوخو شمع عزيزة أنا موخو باتريك كاكوس امشونيل الخاية بديناي حسيثد نورما دلالي حكيم هاو راس دقورتا أث أربوشابا بالسر بمخشكة بكاثدرائيل جمد لها ألام حاسيلة وألام حاس كلها ميثا دمشونيلان بيناثا وألها ياولاني خوثة ومبصخلة بقاود ملكوثة دشمية
رولت شغل قربانها وكياني طالوخ الهالة لبي من نورة وبخيلي طالوخ شو الطالة نغطياثان تخاطر يموخ كبيرة بخيلة طالوخ خوثد الصيوخ
امشي حاوي استاذي ليه بدنا شنوخ رجلي مصالاي بقيتا طلب لي تخازنوخ لبي مليام جناها ثالي دمر النوخ كم زينباتي قاموا خبي خير النوخ خيري وصلي وديتا خيري عذابوخ لك مستهلن دمر النوخ شو خايطالوخ كاسد عذاب اشتيلوخ قاولا واللوخ شوق لي غلام جيبو خاث دقلاثوخ
يمشي حاوي استاذي ليه بدنا شنوخ
بركلي مصالاي بقيتا طلب لي تخازنوخ
لبي مليام جناها ثالي دمر النوخ
كم تلباثي قاموا خبلي تخير النوخ
Thank you, Hona Patrick Kakos, Achawatho Chathwatho. Welcome back to John Zia Oram. I'm going to speak a little English, right, Chris Barry? There's a lot of you watching us and listening to us. I know, I think Chris understands a little Surath, right? So we want to thank you for watching us. We want to thank the young, they're not kids, they're young men. They were here for the summer or for the break on our show from St. Thomas Church. Patrick, Michael, Gabe, and my man Justin. The reason I said that, Patrick, because he's older than you, right? So 4 of you did a good job when you were here. You're always welcome. We're hoping to tape something to go back and forth, and we thank the families. I don't know if I want to thank their mom and dad only. I think their grandma and grandpa do all the work. So then they started like when they're 5 and 6 and 7. To follow that up, tomorrow Junior Jawat is going back to Toronto tomorrow. And next time you see him, he'll be one step away from priesthood. They're either going to do it there or here. We don't know. So we're going to be with him before he takes off tomorrow. And he's trying to find out which way this thing works. There's 3 ways to be a priest, I guess. I don't know nothing about the church, but I know about this part because of Junior and because of the young guys who are here. Michael and Gabe and Patrick and Justin. Is that first they had to do what they did in Toronto with Junior, first time, orientation. Then there's the second one coming up, probably March or April, and I don't know where that's going to be. And the third one to be a priest is sometime, I believe, is in October or November. So pray for Junior Jawat. He started when he was 6 and 7 and 5, thanks to his grandma. Again, God bless her in heaven. And same thing with these young men are doing. Some is going to be priest, some of that, but he's still serving God. And that's what it takes. So let's talk a little politic here. We know this says we are community, politic, health, religion. Yes, we can mix religion in here because I love that part of it. So I called my daughter-in-law yesterday. I think my son was sleeping. And I said, I want to take the little one to breakfast in the morning, yesterday, Sunday. So we did this last year, did it the year before. We went to breakfast, and when the breakfast, eggs, and bacon, and sausage, like hadir, you know. When we got the bill, it was $125 for 4 people. A regular restaurant. So I don't know. I feel sorry for people that are going to eat something and they can't afford it or buy something. So I call a couple of grocers that I know. I'm not going to mention names because they're watching us. And they say, yes, some things are coming down, like breasted chickens and other things. But when one item comes down, 5 other things triple in price. I don't know what's going on, but I don't think it'd be a long time before I go to this restaurant. They were good people, great people, and pay them $125 for 5 eggs, 4 pieces of bacon, 4 coffees. I don't know. Some mashed potato, what do you call them? Brown, what do you call them, Max? Hash brown. $125. So I turned around, went to Bush's so I can go on my fluid diet. And that was $200 for vegetables. So I don't know what's going on. Buy less and pay less. Don't go to Costco's and all these things. You throw half of them out. Buy less and pay less. And it might be funny, but I can tell you these discount stores are a good deal. Like Aldi's or dollar stores or Family Dollars. I mean, they're going up too, but prices, wow. And I don't complain of prices. I mean, I used to go to Birmingham and spend $400 for a dinner, but it was worth $1,000. Today, $400 dinner for Birmingham is worth about $40, $50. So you got to be very, very, very careful. And I had a good time with my grandkids this weekend. Maxwell. Hi, Maxwell. Miles. Miles does this. I don't know what that is. What is that, Michael? You don't know? It's a signal in Mason, and they were out skiing for like 4 days up north, and they had a good time. They came home. We were so blessed to be safe, and there's nothing else to do, so they took me to Great Lakes Crossing to walk around. No. I mean, look at the stores and you look at this economy. We better be careful. I don't care how much money you got. To slow down because there's no spending out there. Me and my friends, we used to spend a lot of money before Corona and a little after Corona. But with these corporations are ripping us off, and they all file in bankruptcy, some of them, because they steal billions and they come right back. I'm sure the government will write them another check. This is amazing what is going on in America right now. Amazing. But it's nothing new. It just started. Then we watched the Republican McCarthy. I mean, I had met him for a long time. He was a right arm to McConnell. Started as a young man, and they were fighting, almost punching. And honestly, you only see that in dictatorship countries. That don't mean the Democrats in there ain't better. So let's not go there. But what I saw, white men, bunch of white men, as they call them, white women, because that's what we were taught, Juarez. And they all supposed to be educated in business and high-level families and great last name, and they're about to punch each other out. And they say that's part of our freedom here. No, it's not. We live under so-called freedom back home. Nobody want to ever live like that. And the American people deserve better than that. They deserve better than that from both sides. So not only we made a mistake to limit them for 2 years because they get bought out faster. Bought out, yeah, faster. They don't do anything for 2 years. Every one of them got sworn in. I've been in politics 40 years till I quit in 2016. Totally quit. That for till the 2016, I seen a lot from 74. What these government officials are doing, they start the election the day after they get sworn in, legally, supposedly getting money. So what the media love, they find the Santo guy and this guy and that guy, and they build it up on that, and there's the news stories, and they go on. But I want to say, shame on both medias. They were making mockery out of it or circus out of it. There was no other news in this world. There was no more, kids getting shot, people not making money, people freezing. These floods were all over the West Coast and the East Coast and everywhere else. The winter is here, and the only thing they wanted to show what McCarthy was going to do. They know what they're going to do. It's like a chess game. It's like a poker game. It's like a slot machine. One item is programmed in to win. One. So, but that's not the government. Please, America, don't accept that. Write your congressman and congresswoman. Do not accept it. My family lived under dictatorship for many, many years. It doesn't work, and that's what this is. I mean, we used to laugh when they punch each other out in Congress in Ukraine or Japan or, these other countries in Yugoslavia, somewhere. We used to say, wow, this a couple of years ago, wow, look at that. They want to cross the aisle and hit that opponent. Well, they just did that last Thursday and Friday here. This is America, and it's got to stay number one, because between the enemies we have, you don't know what they want to do to get to us, and it's not right what they want to get to us. We have our children and our grandchildren into the future. We paid the price. We did what we have to do. But our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, they deserve better than these guys coming up and play their little chess games. We call it in Chaldean little konkan, little poker in politics, and show off what they do. I wish they have a camera like the police officers do now. Each congressman or senator should have a camera on their jacket, what they do all day. Nothing. At least police officers, they have it, and they have a bulletproof vest on them, because somebody may kill them, or they may shoot someone that's on the camera, and they may not be guilty or guilty. But the camera proves, like this camera. So these politicians, the minute they get sworn in, they should give them a camera. It's very simple. It's wireless. It does everything. Long day at work, right? Police, long day at work. Police officers got that on him for 8 hours. No matter where he goes. No matter what happened. No matter who he pulls over. So long our congressmen or who? Senator. Or senator It's on duty because we voted for him. Remember, we hired him. They say they work for the American people. No, they work for the American corporations. Money. Legally or illegally, they get it. 1 out of 100 gets caught, right? And so what? He just found another buddy and he gets. So they should have a camera on him, and I think that's something maybe we heard it here. We should build it up. They should have a camera of the law enforcement officer, firemen, first responders, get cameras on because they don't want them doing anything wrong, you remember? Well, let's put it on our politicians. The minute they show up for work, the 2 and 3 hours, maybe some 4 or 5 hours, there is no such thing, then the camera should be on. When it's private time, the camera is off. Then you can always have it and ready. And I think we should petition and start a signature thing and count it toward the vote. Don't forget they run every 2 years. 2 years. So when you see that, and you do that, I guarantee you they'll be a little different, right? They will do something real shikun. I also want to tell you tomorrow, we're running out of time. We thank you so much. And God bless you. It's snowing, so be careful, please. What a beautiful day was today, but there's a snow tomorrow. And Wednesday we'll come back. We'll talk about opiate. It's back again. These cartels and these Mexicans and cartels or whatever they are, not the people. And Biden is over there with the Mexican president. They say they're talking about 2 issues, migrant and drugs. Then why is a tomato costing like $2? Why is a pepper costing $3? I thought they were using them for grow things and bring it here to us and make sure that we don't pay as much because we fund most all the countries. And Mexican people, instead of working 2 hours, they work 20 hours a day. So also we negotiated with a doctor. Hopefully every 2 weeks they'll be live with us here, and sometime every week recording about health issue. I fear this year could be a worst health issue ever, the way things are boiling behind the scene. We were shocked in 2020. We didn't understand it. But I fear this one. So if we can get some experts to come in and talk about it, it'd be a great thing. So much to do. So thank you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope I try to a little at a time and watch that virus. It's coming. It's here. It's here. It's coming and it's here. And it's all over the place. So don't take no for an answer and ask a lot of questions and take all the tests you want. There's a difference between a test. That friend of mine's, they own a huge lab, corporations. They say when they do lab work for big hospitals, they tell them take a COVID test lab. Same thing with the nose. That same swab, it does 40 tests at the same time. But the hospitals and the clinics and say, no, just show one. And it's the same price because insurance doesn't scared they're going to start charging for those things. So they don't want to wake us up to it. Feel good to be back. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael Oram. Thank all you guys who are here all the time. So we hope we have a very happy new year and everything comes along. And keep praying. Thank you. Love you, Yom. Mwah. I'll be there.